Hey. Stop. Stop.
Fag capitals of the world. Reds Live, the pregame show presented by Ray St. Clair Roofing. I made a comment earlier tonight that I guess went out over the air that I am deeply ashamed of. If I have hurt anyone out there, I can't tell you how much I say from the bottom of my heart. I'm so very, very sorry. I pride myself and think of myself as a man of faith. As there's a drive in a deep left field by Castellanos, it will be a home run. And so that'll make it a 4-0 ball game. I don't know if I'm going to be putting on this headset again. I don't know if it's going to be for the Reds. I don't know if it's going to be for my bosses at Fox. I want to apologize for the people who signed my paycheck, for the Reds, for Fox Sports Ohio, for the people I work with, for anybody that I've offended here tonight. I can't begin to tell you how deeply sorry I am. That is not who I am and never has been. And I'd like to think maybe I could have some people that could back that up. I am very, very sorry, and I beg for your forgiveness. Jim Day will take you the rest of the way home.
Hi, my man.
Hey, baby.
How are you?
I'm good.
How are you? Good?
Yeah.
How you keep the hip hop real? How you do it?
Well, one, you rhyme every time. Name one time I didn't rhyme.
All right.
Because if you rap and don't rhyme, that's a hip hop felony crime.
Because I got high, because I got high, because I got high. La, 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 da,
Yeah, I live rap music, you know.
Yeah.
I want to see what I did.
What's your inspiration? Like, what's inspire you? When you gonna sleep with Afroman? When? Boo. So, today's interview like this, but we already know that he is the legendary Afroman.
1.5, Ms. Harris.
So there's a clear difference between the candidates in this race.
There
And I think
definitely is. You want to follow up?
Yeah. So you're holding the autobiography of Malcolm X along with Alex Haley. I don't know how far you are into the book, but what's your biggest takeaway so far?
I kind of just started a couple days ago, but I've read and a lot of notes over the years. This is my first time actually reading this from start to finish. But just a very smart man, very smart man, and basically his words in the '60s and what was going on is actually what's going on today still. Him understanding how powerful the Negro can be. He used that word a lot. How powerful we are, but we have to unite, and we have to be together. We have to stand strong, because there's always going to be obstacles. There's always going to be things that's going to be thrown at us where they try to weaken us. They try to make us feel like we're not kings and queens, and it's going to come from all different races and different shapes and sizes and things of that nature. Just a very powerful-minded gentleman, and it's unbelievable to kind of read something that's coming directly from him. Just hate. Wish I had an opportunity to meet him. Obviously, we know what the situation that happened among not only him but Dr. Martin Luther King, some of the greats that's ever walked this face of the earth, not only just here in America but in this face of the earth. So it's a pretty interesting book so far.
Our first diva, living dead girl. She's living, but dead. Paradox. And your winner by one fall, Living Dead Girl.
My suggestion, recommendation, keep Marysville a white community as much as possible. White, seriously, in other words, no foreign-born, no foreign people because of what, how can I say, in our past, what we have experienced, it's better to have it simply American-born, put it that way.
My son-in-law is a black man, and I have biracial grandchildren. And I take this very, very personally, what you've said, and I know that there's nothing I can say that's going to change your mind. But we all have the same, that we just need to have more kindness. That's it.
Just checking the calendar here and making sure it's still 2019. Yeah, I thought we covered civil rights about 50 years ago. I know, I mean, we're one nation under God, and I live that. You know, if I ever had any notion of veering away from that, I can take my broker's license and burn it.
Everybody's welcome to Marysville. I don't care if you're purple, whatever. I mean, we're here. We have a community. You're welcome to our community, and you know, so be it.
Tell us exactly what you said yesterday. You talked about you didn't believe in, you wanted to, what did you want to happen with Marysville? You wanted it to stay a certain way. Tell us about that.
Well, we like Marysville the way it is. But as far as having a black couple moving in, we have no problem with that. But where it's wrong is when you have a white woman and a black husband, a white wife and a black husband together. That's wrong, and vice versa.
Well, and why is that?
It's simply against the Bible. If a black couple wants to move in, fine. But to have the mixed marriage, no.
Talk about though, but why then say it should stay white? Then talk about and that's okay if you feel like that. I mean, as far as a journalist, you know, why do you think? I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. Why do you think Marysville should stay white?
We like it the way it is. When we moved here, we didn't know anything about it initially, and we have just been comfortable with the way it is.
Why don't you like foreigners? Why? I mean, like
well,
a lot of people would say all of us are foreigners, unless we're Native American. So, what's your issue with people who were not born in America?
The question would be. Why did they come here in the first place? What is wrong with their own country?
So I'm an immigrant. Would I not be welcome in Marysville?
Is your husband an immigrant?
I'm actually single.
Oh, goodness me. I see no problem.
Ah.
What about my brother? He's black and his wife is white and Asian.
I have to think about that one. I would say right now, that's a mixed marriage, no.
What about me? I'm English and my wife's Canadian.
So she's foreign.
My question would be, isn't that how Canada got started?
Well, no, the question is, can we live in Marysville?
I don't know why not.
Well, I'm Canadian. What do you mean by that?
Well, I cannot give out any names right now, but we do have a neighbor that I found out in March that he is Canadian and she's American. And they're both white.
Your family is from Germany, right?
Way back.
If a German white person wanted to come to America now and move to Marysville, what would you say?
I wouldn't see anything wrong with that.
So your issue is not so much with foreign people, but foreign people who are not white.
Hmm.